As and especially the comeback to Celtic Park against Newcastle. That was honestly probably one of the best moments I've had on a football park, and it was a friendly, so it just shows you how special it was, the atmosphere and the reception that I got, and for the fans I'm very grateful for that. It was amazing.
Was there always that feeling, even when you left, you kind of knew that a moment like this would happen, or can you never think like that as a footballer?
No, to be fair, you do think like it, but you just never know, because football can take you anywhere, and you just never know what's going to happen next or what your next move's going to be and what's going to happen down the line. But as you said, you as soon as I left, people were asking straight away, when will you come back, or will you come back? And I always left the door open and always hoped there would be a chance, and I think this time was just perfect for everybody, to be honest.
How much is that about as a player and how much is that as a person?
50-50, because you learn. That was the first time I moved out of my mum and dad's house when I was younger, so you learn stuff like how to live on your own, how to deal with things. And as a football player, you learn how to adapt to new changing rooms, new situations, new managers, and yeah, it just makes you grow as both.
Do you see it as a more leadership role now compared to when you left? Would that be fair?
I would say so, because when I was here there was experienced players who helped me, and me having the experience that I've got, I would like to help the younger boys in the changing room, and any help they need I would like to pass on anything that I can.
When you left to go to Arsenal, was it something mentally you had to be right as well, or you were able to grow mentally when you're, as you say, first time away from home? Was there maybe a bit of homesickness?
I think at the start, but it forces you to grow. I think the hardest move for me was always going to be the first one away from Celtic. It was always going to be the hardest, so after I'd done that and got over the kind of homesickness at the start, then I started to enjoy it more, and I could express myself more in the park. I think it showed in the park, because the first few seasons at Arsenal went well for me. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Some might question, he's coming back to Celtic, but do you look at it in the sense that, well, the manager's come back and maybe people from the outside don't appreciate what's actually here?
If you're outside Celtic and a Celtic fan, and even like a supporter of the Scottish League, you realise how big Celtic are. So I think for people like that, there's no explanation needed. And for me, I'm not looking to prove to anybody. Like, I know people know how much Celtic mean to me. So as a player and a person, I'm probably still the same as well. Like, my morals are the same. I like to work hard. It's my work ethic that's got me here, and whether I'm 19 or 29 or 32, it doesn't matter. I'll still work as hard as I possibly can for the team, regardless of the position or where I am in the park. It's still the same.
What can you achieve here at Celtic this season then?
I just want success, as much as possible, and we want to get a good start into the league, and then the Cup's not long after, and Champions League qualifiers, so we know there's a lot of important games coming up, and success for Celtic is what the fans want.